In the annals of military history, certain battles stand out for their strategic significance and also for the valor and sacrifice of their soldiers. Among these, the Battle of Belleau Wood during World War I is special for the United States Marine Corps. In this video, we'll explore the battle that made the Marines. Prelude to conflict. General John Pershing, commanding the American Expeditionary Forces, described the Battle of Belleau Wood as the largest engagement American troops had ever faced with a foreign enemy since the Civil War's end at Appomattox. This pivotal moment arose in 1918 when Russia pulled out of World War I, prompting Germany to shift numerous soldiers to France, initiating a formidable offensive in a bid to conclude the conflict. The stage was set for a monumental clash, marking a crucial juncture in the war's trajectory and placing American forces at the forefront of a significant battle against the advancing German army. The German advance in March 1918, the Ludendorff Offensive was launched by Germany with the strategic aim of striking the Western Front before the complete deployment of American forces. Capitalizing on Russia's exit from the conflict, Germany redirected around 50 divisions to France, effectively outnumbering local armies. By late May, German forces had advanced to the north bank of the Marne River near Château-Thierry, a mere 59 miles from Paris, prompting immediate and decisive measures to stem their progress. This offensive underscored the urgency for Allied forces to respond swiftly and effectively to prevent further territorial gains by the German army. The strategic importance of Belleau Wood. On May 31st, U.S. forces, in collaboration with the Senegalese tirailleurs, effectively halted the German advance at District-Autrey, compelling them to redirect towards Zavaux and Belleau Wood. Following intense clashes, Château-Thierry and Vaux succumbed, allowing German forces to occupy Belleau Wood, a square-mile expanse adjacent to a vast wheat field. This sudden occupation elevated the area to a crucial strategic position overnight, prompting a massive deployment of U.S. troops to reinforce British and French allies. The pivotal role of Belleau Wood in shaping the theater of operations underscored its significance, prompting concerted Allied action to defend and reclaim this vital terrain. American deployment and initial engagements. As the German army advanced, American troops, including the renowned Marines, were called upon to take positions along the Paris-Metz highway. The 2nd Infantry Division responded swiftly, with the 9th Infantry Regiment securing the area between the highway and the Marne River. Meanwhile, the 6th Marine Regiment, led by General James Harbord, positioned themselves to defend the left flank. The 5th Marine and the 23rd Infantry Regiment stood ready in reserve. Under General Harbord's command, the Marine Brigade coordinated with the Allied forces to strategize and drive the Germans out of Belleau Wood. Their primary objective was to protect Belleau Wood from the impending attacks. These initial deployments marked the beginning of intense engagements as both sides braced for the forthcoming attacks. First attacks and defensive actions. On the evening of June the 1st, German forces broke through the French lines to the left of the Marines' position. Immediately, the American 23rd Infantry and the 5th Marine Regiments marched over 10 kilometers to fill the breach in the line. By nightfall the next day, they successfully established a 12-mile front line across the rugged terrain, dense with bushes. This swift action likely blocked the Germans' advance towards Paris. Meanwhile, the Germans initiated a major offensive through Belleau Wood to facilitate the crossing of the Marine River by other German troops. Despite French orders to retreat and dig trenches further to the rear, General Harbord's men held their ground. Instead, the Marines dug shallow bayoneted battle positions to face the enemy from a prone position. Initial confrontations and the heroic stand. On the afternoon of June 3rd, as German troops approached the Marines' location, the Americans held their fire until the enemy was within 100 yards. This calculated strategy led to a successful counterattack, forcing the surviving Germans to retreat into the forest. Despite the demoralization of French soldiers to retreat, the Marines, led by Captain Lloyd Williams, stood resolute, with Williams' words, "Retreat, hell. We just got here." Amidst the chaos, Captain George Wallace Hamilton and the 49th Company found themselves surrounded by German machine guns. Hamilton's daring move caught the enemies off guard, resulting in the capturing of the guns and their subsequent use by Allied forces. Hamilton received 2 Distinguished Service Crosses and a Navy Cross for his bravery. Leadership and strategic planning. On June 4th, Major General Omar Bundy assumed command of the U.S. forces of the 2nd Division, marking a pivotal moment as American troops prepared. Lieutenant William Eddy, an intelligence officer, embarked on a daring mission behind German lines, braving danger to gather vital information. Meanwhile, the German forces, having suffered heavy casualties, fortified their defenses in Belleau Wood, intensifying their machine gun placements and artillery collection. Although an immediate attack wasn't imminent, the growing strength of the German forces sparked concerns of a potential advance towards Paris. In the next days, American troops successfully repelled multiple enemy assaults until reinforcements from the French 167th Division arrived. This enabled the Allies to secure a significant 2,000-yard front amidst the heart of the escalating conflict. The heart of battle. On June 6th, the Allies commenced a crucial assault against German positions, aiming to seize control and block any potential German offensives. The assault, led by Marines and backed by French divisions, exhibited unwavering determination. As the French 167th Division engaged from the left flank, the 1st Battalion, 6th Marine Regiment targeted Hill 142, preventing potential flanking moves against the French. The Marines drove the Germans back with their precision and General John J. Pershing's aggression. Amidst a fierce counterattack on Hill 142, Gunnery Sergeant Ernest Jansen displayed remarkable bravery, earning the First Medal of Honor for a U.S. Marine in World War I. Henry Hulbert also received recognition for his valorous actions, exemplifying the Allies' heroism in the heart of battle. Brutal combat and sacrifices in Belleau Wood. In the second phase of the battle, American forces faced formidable German defenses. Despite scouting errors, German machine gun nests and artillery fought the Marines as they pushed into the woodland. Led by courageous leaders like First Sergeant Dan Daly, they engaged in hand-to-hand combat with an unyielding enemy. Although some units managed to capture strategic points, including Hill 142 and parts of the forest, the fighting was brutal. The Marines endured heavy casualties with over 1,000 injured and 222 dead in a single day. Despite the grim toll, their bravery and sacrifice were exemplary. As noted by Commanding Officer Major Thomas Holcomb, both sides suffered tremendous damage and officer and soldier losses in the grueling struggle, which included mustard gas use by the Germans. Securing victory. By June 11th, American forces had mostly secured Belleau Wood. The Germans launched strong counterattacks 2 days later to reclaim their former positions. However, the French army initiated a powerful bombardment lasting 14 hours, aiding the Marines in driving out the enemy. The battle persisted for another 2 weeks, during which the Marines executed 6 planned attacks to oust the Germans. On June 26th, in a showdown, Belleau Wood was completely cleared of enemy forces. Major Shearer's report on the same day proudly stated, "Belleau Wood is now entirely under the control of the U.S. Marine Corps." This moment marked a hard-won triumph. The aftermath and legacy. The French government renamed the Forest de la Marine in honor of the Marines who sacrificed themselves during the crucial battle. Members of the 4th Marine Brigade were awarded the French Croix de Guerre. Though a pivotal step in defeating Germany, the battle resulted in heavy casualties, with about 1,000 American soldiers killed and 40,000 wounded, gassed, or missing. The 2nd Battalion alone suffered 764 casualties out of 900 men. Historian George B. Clark noted that the battle virtually wiped out the old warriors of the U.S. Marine Corps. Despite its grim toll, the Battle of Belleau Wood showcased the Marines' bravery, forever altering their reputation and earning them the moniker Devil Dogs from their German adversaries. That's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching.